What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. There are monsters among us. It's no secret. It's out. And a lot of times they can be parents. Today I'm going to talk about a story out of Bronx, New York. Shout out Bronx. And it's about this cute little boy right here, man. Look at him. Ladies and gentlemen, this little boy's name is Montrell Williams, and he's been missing since May 10th. And the reason why we're talking about this right now is his father's just been taken into custody, and police believe that he threw his son in the Bronx River a month ago. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, well, if you've been missing since May 10th, how come like this news hasn't come out? How come it's a missing persons? Or anything like that, or Amber Alert. I think it's an Amber Alert for a kid. How come none of that came out? I want you to listen closely to what you hear. This sounds stupid to me, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this guy's talking or not, but I would have special laws in place that when you go and do something to a child, whether it's yours or not, and you feel like you ain't going to talk, that priority of that child's life overrides yours, and the information be extracted from you. Without further ado, take a look at this video. Absolutely heartbreaking. A lot of people sit out here and they talk about how, wild the world is. I just can't fathom a father being a protector and somebody your children look up to as a defender do this. Look.
This afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christy Reeder. The NYPD urgently searching for a 2-year-old boy in Hunts Point. News 12's Natalie Hernandez is at the building where he was last seen. And Natalie, what do we know so far?
Christy, police tell us Montrell Williams was last seen on May 10th. That's nearly a month ago. He was reported missing today, and he was last seen here at 827 Hunts Point Avenue. Here's a look at the little boy police are trying to find right now. Police sources say it wasn't until May 30th that his mother filed a report for custodial interference. She told police the boy's dad hadn't returned him after a visitation. We did see police investigating today on Hunts Point Avenue where the child was last seen. Police sources tell us the mother confronted the father today after seeing him and asked where her son was, but he refused to answer. That's when officers took him in for questioning. Montrell is nowhere to be found right now, and police say that finding him is their top priority. So if you at home have any information that can help find him, you can call the Crime Stoppers tip line at 1-800-577-TIPS. From Hunts Point, Natalie Hernandez, News 12, the Bronx.
Developing right now, a grim police search underway in the Bronx River as authorities look for a missing 2-year-old boy. Police believe the boy's own father threw him in the water. Hello, I'm Joe Torres.
I'm Sandra Bookman. Both David and Liz have the day off. That search happening right now in Garrison Park in Longwood. 2-year-old Montrell Williams vanished back on May 10th after a custodial visit with his dad, who never returned the little boy to his mother. And when pressed about his son's whereabouts, police say the father's answer sent up major red flags.
Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim is in Garrison Park in Longwood with much more on the story. Stefan.
Well, Joe and Sandra, NYPD divers have been focusing their search under that section of the Bruckner Expressway. Investigators have surveillance video of the father with his child here along the river. This as the baby's family has been walking up and down this park since yesterday, doing their own search, clinging to hope. As a chilly June rain beat down on the Bronx River, NYPD dive teams searched for a miracle. Investigators believe 2-year-old Montrell Williams, last seen a month ago, was thrown into the river by the Bruckner Expressway by his father. Montrell's grandmother, the baby's father's mother, has been desperately searching for Montrell for a month.
I just hope my son open his mouth and speak. I love him and bring my grandbaby back.
Montrell's grandmother and other family members, drenched in agony, have been walking up and down Garrison Park since yesterday as divers slowly move up and down the river. Grandma says she had an argument with her son on May 10th. That was also the last time she saw Montrell.
Me and him had a conflict. I'm in my room. My cousin told me that my son took the baby. I went downstairs to chase him. He was gone. From that day, I was trying to search for my grandson.
That was in Hunts Point during Montrell's father's custodial visit. Montrell's mother spotted the 20-year-old father yesterday, and when she asked him about their child's whereabouts, his response raised alarm bells. She contacted police, but Montrell's grandmother says she went to the police the day after that argument in May, a month ago.
I went to the precinct. They didn't help me.
We're still unraveling exactly what happened, where proper procedures are followed.
Mayor Adams today asked why it took so long for police to file a missing persons report.
We're still investigating all actions, the actions of the dad, the actions of officers who responded. And once we have a full understanding based on the detective division, we'll be able to answer what happened. But right now, our goal is to try to find the child.
Now, Montrell's father, meanwhile, was put in jail by a judge after he failed to disclose his child's whereabouts. Police do not believe the child's mother, who is 17 years old, knows where their son is. Reporting live in the Bronx, Stefan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I would fix all kind of shit like this, and it would be extreme. Extreme. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, I want you to look at this little boy's face. Probably looks like his father. Look how happy he is. Look at the innocence. Look at his eyes, how lit up his eyes are. A lot of us cannot remember when we were 2 years old, right? But at that age, all you have is your innocence. And it's cute to a lot of people. And it's to be cherished. The way he is now, he'll never be like that after he gets older and develops his own sense of awareness and, you know, going out here and interacting with society and stuff. This is what you always remember when you have children. How do you not like that? How do you not love that? How do you not remember that? How does that not make you want to defend that and not harm it? They saying his father was confronted by the mother after the baby was missing damn near a month. Where's my kid, man? He not gonna say nothing to her. That's the second half of the creation of what you, or they're claiming you, have destroyed with your act. And it's a sick act. And for you to sit up there and act like you ain't got nothing to say and you ain't got no, you got the right to not say nothing is bullshit. Not just with this case, but with a lot of other cases. Missing people. You know what I'm saying? Missing a young lady in Detroit that went missing. Various missing people across the nation. They catch the person. We know you did it. What happened? I'm not saying nothing. Shit. I'd fix that real quick. You have no right to do that, especially when somebody's life is at stake. They said they got video evidence of this guy over there, I guess, throwing a little boy in the damn thing. This your child. How do you, listen, picture this. Your child trusts you. When little boys are little and little girls are little, you see a difference in them with their sex. Little girls, gender. Little girls are very cautious a lot of times. They might be friendly, but they got to look in their eyes like they're cautious. You see like the feminine spirit in them. Little boys, reckless abandon. They'll run and you got to stop them from killing themselves. And one thing's for sure, even though they don't understand what their sex is, they understand people that look like them and they gravitate to people that look like them and act like them. Little boys always gravitate to men, especially when they know their father. And I'm more than sure you had this little boy in your possession before, had good times when he looked up to you, doesn't understand what a son and a father is, but he knew you were important in his life. And you to take that child that trusted you and walk down there and throw this child in the damn thing and walk away as they struggled to stay afloat and survive and not know what's going on, for you to walk away no matter what you was mad at that caused you to do that, for you to walk away hearing your son struggling and screaming for you after you caused this and you didn't protect or defend your fucking child, something's wrong and something need to be done. What rights do people that do this kind of shit get? What kind of due process do they get? Only due process you get is going to the gallows immediately because you didn't give your son no rights or due process or a choice or a chance in that position before you did him in for whatever fucking sick, twisted reason in your fucking head to do it. This is the problem. That's why the system ain't fucking working. I don't know how it is to lose a child. A lot of you guys do, and my heart is heavy for all of you. Especially in a situation like this. Kids don't ask to be here. And they damn sure don't ask to go through a lot of abusive treatment that they have just existing or being children. He's 2 years old. He didn't have a chance to experience nothing. And here you go taking him off the planet. It's crazy. It's crazy. People talk about black fatigue. This is the new word. That's the new happening thing, black fatigue. Before there was black fatigue, there was black hate. And it's running rampant. Nobody talks about that, though. Nobody says nothing. Of course, somebody got the same jersey color as you. You can't say nothing. Everybody get offended. But we need to rip the Band-Aid off this bullshit and address it as such. A seeping, festering wound that needs to be cleaned from the inside fucking out. From the inside out. That's heartbreaking. Look at his face. He doesn't even know that his end was near when he took that picture. All he knows is today. What am I going to do? What is this? How can I have fun? And for somebody to look and see that sparkle of innocence in a child's eye and do something to them because they're mad, whether it's at the mom or something else in their life that's fucked up, they take it out on the fucking child. It's unacceptable. Should never be accepted. Not today, not tomorrow, and not fucking yesterday. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It makes no sense. This is something that's been happening. Will continue to happen because the people that are in the position to do something and move laws and pass laws on punishments and all this other stuff where they could change the whole dynamic of how we deal with each other as human beings in this country won't do nothing, or they act like they don't fucking see it. Oh yeah. Let's address the elephant in the room. Boy been missing since forever. Family in turmoil and stress. They tell you don't take the law into your own hands, right? Contact the law. What the law say? We can't do nothing because he with his dad, even though his dad is a fucking loose cannon. Go figure. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Just because he with his fucking dad don't mean you can't investigate and do a welfare check or something. She know where he lived, probably knew where the kid was supposed to be at, know where he frequent. Y'all couldn't investigate that? It's out of our hands. Always that. Oh, it's out of our hands. Yeah, while people fucking get wasted away. And now it's unfortunate. And then you don't get nobody that comes up from these agencies that you run to for help and say, we dropped the ball on this. No, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's too many damn technicalities with common sense in out here when it comes to justice. No matter what, that mother and family that really cared about that boy will never get justice because this motherfucker right here that killed this little boy, the father, if they're saying if they're saying is true, with the video evidence they say they have, you think they're going to give him the death penalty? No. They'll give him life, and he'll still get to live. While this little boy didn't. Thanks for listening.